I like to snorkel, and when I used to work on the ships, it was a perfect opportunity when we was at sea and we can do all those things. But this time we was in Yemen, and we berthed in Yemen for a month, and the war had started, so we couldn't really go ashore because the port customs wouldn't let us, and there was a dispute between our crew and the deckhand crew because one of their crew had banged the crane into the ship's flue, and there was an argument over who should pay it. They were arguing that we should pay, even though it wasn't our fault, because the chief officer got angry with the deckhand and picked him up and tried to throw him down the gangway. Now the gangway is probably 30-40 foot high and it's angled like that. So there, with their cultural and tribal and religious things, it's like, no, you haram kind of thing, you're going to pay. We ended up paying. But anyway, long story short, I decided, as we're there a month, I'm going to go snorkeling. So I got my fins out, got my mask out, snorkel, and I was going to go snorkeling. Now, what they do, they dredge along the berth. They dredge along the berth. Dredging is, for those who don't know, is when you get a big grabber metal and it takes the dirt or the seabed out and makes it deeper, allowing vessels to come in and come out, otherwise they'd run aground. And they do this along the berth, so you would have an area, so like this is the berth, and then it just goes down deep, really down deep, and allows the vessel to come in. So I'm walking to the end of this berth, and I've been snorkeling, seeing all the exotic sea creatures, and there's quite a lot of things going on. On the last day, I think, you know what, let me do some diving. I'm going to do some free diving. So I go to do the free diving, take one deep breath, go down, got the fins on, cooking, feeling like at one with nature, Steve Irwin, eat your heart out. Then what did I see? Vroom! Shark swim straight in front of me, and it was fast. If I was a synchronized swimmer, I would have won an award for the U-turn I did. I went straight up, and as I went straight up, it was like I forgot all form, technique, holding my breath, everything. Bubbles here, me flapping, managed to clamber back onto the sandbank because obviously it'd been dredged. Managed to get on there, put my hand down on a stingray, nearly got stung there, flapping some more. Finally stood up, composed myself, old Will Reed style, and when I stood up, I saw a pipe and all this brown stuff in the water. So I said to my colleague, who's Polish, and his English wasn't very good, why you didn't tell me this is a sewer pipe? I'm swimming in feces. He goes, no, my wife likes shells. So he's saying because his wife likes shells, he didn't think to warn me about the sewer pipe. But he's sitting on the bank, just stepping on the rocks. But anyway, that explained why every time I went swimming that week, it took me ages to get my beard black, because it was always brown. And I was thinking, what is going on? There's something in this water. Maybe it's the sand, but clearly I knew what it was now. So I laugh about it now, as disgusting as it's been, but I just thought I'd share that story. I have shaved my beard off totally and let it grow back, so it's a fresh beard. So just let you know, for those who know me. And always look on the bright side of life. It was a nice experience swimming, even though there was some bad side effects.